all of you. So in today's session, we are going to do worksheet 11, pronouns. This session has already been discussed in the last, this topic has already been discussed in the last session. That is all about pronouns. But today, we'll be taking the topic in detail, okay? So, as we have discussed in the last class, we already know what is a pronoun is. Okay, so before we move on to the topic, let me ask you a few questions. Now I'll move on to Siddish. Siddish, come on, tell me what is a noun? Siddish, unmute it, please. Yes, what is a noun?
Naming words are
Very
called
good. Okay, naming words are called nouns. So it names a, what does it name? What does it name? It names a, Shivada, come on, tell me. It names a person.
It names a person, place, animal, or thing.
Very good. So we know what is a noun is. Noun is a naming word. It names a person, place, animal, or thing. So as we all know, what is a pronoun is? We have already discussed this in the last session. What is a pronoun? A pronoun? Come on. What is a pronoun? Pronoun is a word. In Friday, we have discussed about this topic. What is a pronoun is? Pronoun is a word that is used in place of a noun. Okay, so pronoun means what? Pronoun is a word that is used in place of a noun. So noun means we already know it's the name of a person, place, animal, or thing. So instead of a person, instead of a place, animal, or a thing, we use, instead of repeating it again and again, we use in place of the noun, we use a pronoun. Have you understood? Instead of saying Reena, Reena is a good girl, Reena is a beautiful girl, Reena has a long hair. So instead of repeating the noun again and again, we make use of the pronouns. So Reena is a good girl, she is a beautiful girl, she has long hair. Is that clear to all of you? So pronoun take the place of the noun. Okay, instead of repeating the noun again and again, so pronoun take the place of the noun to avoid its repetition. Okay, why do pronoun take the place of the noun? To avoid its repetition. Repetition means what? Instead of repeating the same word again and again, we can make use of the pronouns. So that is what we are going to learn in today's class. Which pronouns we can use it how? Okay, so we have already discussed the basics of it in the earlier sessions. Now we'll move on to the same topic in detail. Okay, so are you all ready for it? Are you all ready? Can we start? Yes, very good. Unless we know this pronoun in detail, we can't move on to the next lesson. Okay, so we have to know the worksheet 11 thoroughly. Only then we can move on to worksheet 10. It tells about the personal pronouns. Okay, so let us learn this topic very well. So we are in worksheet 11, pronouns. Pronouns are nothing but, all of you look at the slide. What is a pronoun? Pronoun is a word we use in place of a noun, is called a pronoun. Have all of you understood? A word used in place of a noun is called a pronoun. Clear? So in order to avoid the repetition, instead of repeating Reena, Reena is a good girl. Reena is a good girl. Reena is 6 years old. Reena is 6 years old. Reena has beautiful hair. Reena has beautiful hair. Reena has beautiful hair. Okay, so the Reena is being repeated thrice here. So we write only Reena once, and instead of Reena, which pronoun do we use instead of a pronoun? In place of a noun, what do we use? We'll make use of a pronoun. For example, for Reena, she's a girl. So which pronoun do we make use of it? Which pronoun do we use? We use she instead of Reena. Here also we write she. So pronoun is a word which is used in place of a noun to avoid its repetition. Repetition means instead of repeating it again and again, we make use of the pronouns. So we are moving on to these pronouns in detail. So we are going to learn about I, we, you, they, he, she, it. These are the pronouns which are called the main pronouns, and these pronouns are also called as subject pronouns because it takes the place of the subject in a sentence. These pronouns are called as subject pronouns, as these pronouns take the place of the subject in a sentence. So I, we, you, they, he, she, it. So first of all, let us learn about the subject pronouns. Then we'll move on to the object pronouns. Okay. So unless we know about what is a subject pronoun, we can't move on to the object pronouns. Here, subject pronouns is nothing but it takes the place of the subject in a sentence. Okay. Subject, do you know what is a subject, children? What is a subject? Have you understood what we have discussed now? So today's topic, we are going to learn all about pronouns. Pronouns are nothing but it is a word which is used in place of a noun to avoid its repetition. And today's topic, what we have discussed the earlier itself, but we are moving on to the detailed about it. These words which we are going to discuss in today's class are called as subject pronouns, as it takes the place of the subject in the sentence. Okay, what do you mean by subject, children? So as I've told you, Reena is a beautiful girl. So Reena is the subject in the sentence. We are talking about Reena. So Reena is the subject. So when we talk about the subject, these pronouns take the place of the subject. Okay, so which pronoun will take the in place of Reena? We use the pronoun she, as Reena is a girl. Okay, so we'll move on to, let's move on to it. Okay. So here we go. These are the pronouns he, she, I. Okay. First of all, let us see how he is used. He is used. We use he in place of a boy or a man. Okay. We use pronoun he in place of a boy or a man. We use she in place of a girl or a woman. We use I when we are talking about myself. So these three pronouns are used for singular people when we talk about one person. Okay, so when we talk about one person, if it is a boy or a man, see here you can see the picture of one person here. If it's a boy or a man, we use he. If it's a girl or a woman, we use she. If you're talking about ourself alone, that is myself, I use the pronoun I. Let us move on to it in detail. So here you can see a picture of a man here. So here it is written there, my uncle is very nice. Here we use he. Instead of my uncle, we use the pronoun he. He goes to the office. He is punctual. So he is a pronoun which is used in place of a man or a boy. Okay, now we'll go on to the next pronoun. Next pronoun is use of she. She is also a singular pronoun, which we use it for when we talk about a girl or a woman. So here, my mother is very sweet. Instead of repeating my mother again and again, we use the pronoun she instead of my mother or in place of my mother. So my mother is, we know that she's a woman, so we use the pronoun she. She cooks tasty food. She loves me. Clear? Now we'll move on to the next pronoun, which is I. I is a pronoun which is used for, it is also a singular pronoun which is used for myself. When you're talking about myself, we use the pronoun I. So I am a boy. I am 6 years old. I love to play with toys. I have many friends. So these three pronouns are used for one person or one singular person. When we are talking about one person, we use the pronoun he, she, or I. Okay, clear to all? Have all of you understood the usage of the pronoun he, she, and I? Okay, all of you understood. Only Agni is giving a thumbs up. I wanted all of you, if you have understood, put a thumbs up. Yes, at least I should know that you are awake or you are listening to the class. Okay, yes, very good, children. So we use the pronoun he, she, and I when we speak about or are used when we are talking about one person. We use the pronoun he, she, or I when we are talking about one person. Now we'll move on to the next one. All of you, please do listen. Okay? Now we'll move on to a special pronoun which is known as you. You is a special pronoun which is used for both for singular and plural. Okay, you is a pronoun when we use it for one person and also when we are talking about many person. Okay, so more than one person and one person, we use the same pronoun you. Okay, you are a nice man. When we are talking about a singular or one person, we use the pronoun you. When we are talking about more than one person, also we use the pronoun you. So here you can see more than one person, more than one people. So we use you are good students. Okay, so you know when to use you here. When we are talking, you is a pronoun which is used when we are talking about one person and also when we are talking about more than one person. You can see here, you are a nice man. You are good students. So both, here it is one and here it is many. So may we make use of both the pronouns. You is used for both for singular and also for plural. Okay, have all of you understood? You is a pronoun which is used for both for singular and plural according to the context. Okay, you are a nice man. When the teacher is saying, yes, you are good students, so we say you. Okay, now we'll make use of we. All of you, please do listen. We is very, very important. We is also a pronoun. We is a plural pronoun. When we talk about many, we use the pronoun we. Okay, the singular pronouns we have seen, he, she, I. It is used when we are talking about one person. Okay, so we have seen that you is a pronoun which is used for singular as well as for plural. Now we are moving on to we. We is a pronoun when it is used when we are talking about more than one person. But here in this case, you have to see to it, see a Riya, Geeta, Pia, Ram, and I. Only we use we when I is being included into it. When you are included into it, we use the pronoun we. Clear? When do we use the pronoun we, children? Under what conditions? Under what conditions do we use the pronoun we? Have you understood? Simply, we will not use the pronoun we. When do we use the pronoun we? When we are talking about when you also has to be, that is I is also has to be included into it. Okay, Angelina, Leon, Ashik, Maria, and I. Okay, I also should be included into it. Only then I say we went for a picnic. I also should say, okay. Only then I'll make use of the pronoun we. If I am not there, I will just say they. They went for a picnic. I was not there, I was at home. So they
Ma'am.
went for a picnic. If I am there into it, how do I say we went for a picnic? We means I'm also there. I'm also there in the picnic. I also enjoyed the picnic. I was with them. Is that clear? Have you understood the difference between we, and they?
Yes, ma'am.
They means they. I was not there. I was at home enjoying. I was sitting at home. They all went for a picnic. I was there at home watching TV. Okay. If we means I'm also there. We all went together for the picnic. Okay. Have you understood the meaning between we and they? Both
Yes.
are plural pronouns, but we is used when you are included into it. When the letter I has been included into it, they is also a plural pronoun, but you are not included into it. Have you understood the difference between we and they? Okay, children, that's why here,
Yes.
Ria, Geeta, Pia, Ram, and I, you were there. Our friends. So we say we play together. You were there in it. We were very happy. Okay. Yes. Now we'll move on to the next pronoun, which is called the they. They is also a plural pronoun. But here, they is only the plural pronoun, which is used for when we talk about more than one animal, more than one people, and also when we talk about more than one things. Okay, so they is only the pronoun. They is the only pronoun which is used when we are talking about plural. When we talk about more than one people, more than one animals, and more than one things. So here the dogs are running. Instead of the dogs, which pronoun do we use? They. And all of you, please do see at the slide, children. Otherwise, you will not understand what ma'am is saying. The dogs. Which pronoun do I use there? They. Here, boy and a girl. Here, more than here, two people are there. If it is one, if it's a girl, I can say he. Sorry, I can say he. If it is one, I can say it is he. If both are there, what I should do? I should use they are playing. And even for many things are there. Okay, even for many vegetables or many fruits or many things are there, I use the plural pronoun they. Is that clear to all of you?
Yes.
Finally, we'll move on to the other pronoun, that is it. It is a special pronoun that is used when we are talking about singular. Singular means one. When we are talking about singular, when we are talking about one animal or one thing. Okay, when we are talking, it is a pronoun. We use it when we are talking about one animal or one thing. Okay, one animal means the cat is small. It is very cute. Okay, it is very cute. The bag is full. It is pink in color. Okay, so these are the pronouns which we have discussed in today's class are called as the subject pronouns as they take the place of the subject in a sentence. Subject means you all know here the cat is the subject in the sentence. So the cat is we use the pronoun it. Here the bag is a subject. Why means we are talking about the bag in the sentence there. The bag is full. So the bag is a subject in the sentence. So these pronouns are known as the subject pronouns. Is that clear? It is pink in color. Okay, since we are talking about what we are talking about here, the bag is the subject. Means here we are talking about the bag here. Here we are talking about the cat here. So cat is the subject, bag is the subject there. So here, so that is the reason these 7 pronouns are called as the subject pronouns. Now let us move on to the exercises. Okay, so let us move on to the exercises in detail. So when we move on to it, so we will understand the exercise. It is not there in your workbook, my dear children. It is not given into your workbook. Okay, so Abir, come on, Abir. Abir,
Yes, ma'am.
yes, read the first question.
Mangoes are
Are delicious.
delicious.
Okay. So here we are talking about the mangoes here. Okay, what we have to write there? Read the rest of the sentence. Dash. Come on, Abir.
Grow on the trees.
Grow on trees. So here we are talking about mangoes. So what we have to write here?
Mango tree.
Mango trees. So which pronoun we have to use, my dear? We are talking about the pronouns now. Here it is. We are talking when we are talking about one mango means okay, we can write there it. Here many mangoes are there. So what we have to write? Who can give me the answer? Yes, Dia. Come on, Dia. Dia, unmute it. Yes. Wait a bit. Okay, I'll come to you later. They, very good. Here, I've already told you, they is the only pronoun which we can use it for when we are talking about many people, many animals, and many things. So we use the pronoun they. Okay? They grow on trees. Is that clear to all of you? Now we'll move on to Rishan. Rishan, come on, Rishan. Read the second question. Anita.
Anita is a Anita is a famous singer.
Is a famous singer. Yes, famous singer. So,
Famous singer.
okay.
He has sons. He has sons.
So, Anita, here we are talking about Anita. Then, read the rest of the sentence. Dash has sung many songs. Okay, so here we are talking about the subject Anita. So, which subject pronoun we have to use here?
She.
And she, very good. She. So, that is the reason we use, we are talking, what we are talking here, we are talking use here, use of the subject. So, which subject pronoun we have to use they?
Dash.
You're talking about Anita here. So which subject pronoun we have to use here? She. Okay, since Anita is a girl, we have to use the subject pronoun she.
The boy is so tall that he
Then
will.
we move on to Maria. Maria, come on, Maria. Maria, do the next one.
The boy is so tall that Dash will easy reach to shelf.
Okay, so here the boy is, so which pronoun we have to use here?
He.
He, very good. Here is a boy. Boy, we are talking about a boy. So which pronoun we have to use? Subject pronoun. We're talking about the boy here. So boy is a, so we have to use the pronoun he. Very good. Okay, that's it. That's all. Nothing more to learn. Evangeline, come on, Evangeline. Read the next question for me.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, do it. The lion is. The lion is roaring.
Because Dash is hungry.
Okay, so what we will write there?
Eat.
It, very good. Here, lion, when we're talking about an animal or a thing, we have to use the subject pronoun it. Here we are talking about the subject lion. Lion is a subject in the sentence. So we have to use the pronoun it. Okay, very good, Evangeline. Okay, then Joanna, come on, Joanna. Read the next question. Tanu?
Tanu and I are
Are cousins.
Cousins. Dash
Study
in the same
school. So what we will write here? Here Tanu and I is included there. So what we have to use, which pronoun we have to use here? Tanu and I means which subject pronoun we have to use here? Come on, Joanna. Yes, come on, tell me which subject pronoun we have to use here. I, Tanu and I. Yes, very good. Very good, Joanna. It is we. Okay, when I is included into it, we have to use the pronoun we. Very good. Ryan, Manu, come on, do the next one for me. Come on, Pankaj. Pankaj and Ajay, come. I couldn't hear Manu. Ryan, Manu, I couldn't hear you. Okay, okay. I'll move on to Harun. I'll come to you later. Ryan, Manu, you're not using a microphone, I think, so I couldn't hear you anything. Harun, come on, let me see whether I could hear you or what. Harun, read the next question. F. Yes, F. Pankaj,
Pankaj and
Ajay,
Ajay
live in
live in
mm, the same area.
same area.
So, dash are classmates. So, what do we write there? Pankaj and Ajay, more than one people are there. So, what we will do? More than one person. So, what do we do? They, very good. So, it should be they. When we are talking about more than one person, we use the pronoun they. Okay, only they is the only plural pronoun is there, which is it is used when we are talking about more than one person, more than one animal, and more than one thing. That is many. Okay, now we'll move on to the next one. Ryan, Manu, come on. Which pronoun do we use in the last sentence? You can go to play as long as dash complete your homework. So read that sentence and tell me which pronoun you have to use here. You can go.
We.
No, you can go to play as long as it's telling you. You can go to play as long as someone is telling us, your mother or father, you can go to play as long as dash complete your homework. Unless you complete your homework, you can't go to play. So which pronoun we have to use here? The same pronoun you. Okay, your mother is telling you or your father is telling you, you can go to play as long as you complete your homework. So here we have to write the pronoun you. Have you understood? So here anyone is telling you that unless you complete your homework, you can't go and play today. Okay, so we have to use. So all these pronouns, please do see, children, all these pronouns that we have written here, it's called a subject pronoun as it takes the place of the subject here. Here we are talking about mangoes there, so we use they. Anita, so we use she. We are talking about the subject here, boy is a subject here, so we use the subject pronoun he here. Here the subject is lion, so we use the subject pronoun it. Here Kanu and I are the subjects here, so we use we, and Pankaj and Ajay are the subject in this sentence, so we have used the pronoun they. Here use the pronoun, so we have used you. Okay, so these pronouns, all these 7 pronouns are called as the subject pronouns as they take the place of the subject. These are the main pronouns which we have to study. Okay then. So I hope you have understood what are subject pronouns. Okay, so the notes will be sent to you. Okay, the workbook exercises, we'll be doing it later. Only few exercises are there that we'll be doing it later. I hope you have understood all these 7 pronouns in detail. Have all of you understood, children? Is there any doubts regarding the topic? Any doubts, or you have understood? You want me to revise it again? Okay, so he, she, and I are the pronouns which we use it for one person. It is a pronoun when it is also a singular pronoun which when we are talking about one animal or one thing, and all the rest of the pronouns, that is you, we, and they, are plural pronoun. But you have to see to it, you is a pronoun which is used both for singular and plural. They is a pronoun which is a plural pronoun which is used for more than one person, more than one animal, and more than one thing. But we is a pronoun which is used only for when we are talking about people, more than one people. But in one case, that you should be included into it. You means I has to be included into it. Only then we can use the pronoun we. Is that clear to all of you? So I want all of you to read your workbook, page number 30, the first part of it. Please do read it. Don't do any exercises as such. This exercise page I will send to you so that you can do it into your notebook. Okay, children? Is that clear to all of you? So bye, children. Have a great day. Bye, all of you. Thank you all.